from the U.S. markets to the French economy, and it is now showing some signs of a turnaround. Business confidence in the Eurozone's second largest economy rose to its highest level in 15 months in July. Sentiment among industrial executives and a broader index, including wholesale and construction, both climbed. The same survey also rose in June, and that's suggesting that the economy may be stabilizing after slipping back into recession in recent months. The Bank of France estimates that GDP grew slightly in the second quarter of this year. Now, while the economy may be recovering, France does have other problem areas. The country's underfinanced pension system is proving to be a financial drag on the government. Pension reform is one of French President François Hollande's priorities. Kate Parkinson reports from Paris.
Paris in the 1950s, the post-war era which gave birth to a generation who are about to retire. With the waves of baby boomers who'll be drawing their pensions and an increase in life expectancy, France's pension fund will have a €20 billion deficit in 2020. That's about $26 billion and 1% of the country's total economic output.
It's been more than 20 years that we know that we have to make tough reforms, but nobody has dared to do that. So the more we wait, the tougher it will be.
Pressure is mounting. The European Commission wants to see tough reforms to France's pension system in return for giving France an extra 2 years to bring its budget deficit back in line. The wheels are in motion. Talks are currently underway between the government, employers and unions, but finding a consensus is not going to be easy. In 2010, France was rocked by weeks of nationwide strikes and protests when the government of President Nicolas Sarkozy increased the retirement age from 60 to 62. Following his election, Socialist President François Hollande partially rolled back that policy, but now he's hinting that the French will need to work longer, and France's biggest union is promising protests.
Starting on September 10th, it will be the first mobilization on this subject this year. So we're going to see what happens, but we can feel the anger rising. We can feel the need to mobilize rising, the desire to take to the streets.
The 1950s produced the baby boomers, but a French sociologist says today's France has the baby losers, and this generation will pay into the state pension fund all their lives, only to find very little left in the pot when they retire. Kate Parkinson, CCTV, Paris.